or promoter, the show provides a platform for you to share your work. Flirt UKG with Lee Castle the third Saturday of every month from 8 to 10 p.m. on iLive Radio. Be there.
Hi, this is Steve Aldred from Soul Deep. Tune in every Wednesday on iLive Radio from 6 till 8 p.m. for the best in soulful, deep, and Afro house. Only on iLive Radio. Don't miss it. Soul Deep.
Hello and welcome to the promo for Always Digging. My name is Jeff Skull, aka DJ Scully Funk. Every Sunday afternoon, my partner Gary, aka DJ Gaza Taylor, and I choose a theme and play our favorite songs that fit that theme. Tune in right here every Sunday from noon to 2 on iLive Radio.
Join me, Uncle Funky, at noon Eastern Standard Time every Saturday for our music show, Give Me the Night, here on iLive Radio, and enjoy a nooner like nope.
Welcome to iLive Radio. Hi, I'm ODJ, your host from Amalgamation in Sound. Join me every Saturday from 6 to 8 p.m. where I'll bring you the very best in UK soul, house, broken beat, and everything in between. Remember to join in every Saturday, 6 to 8 p.m. for Amalgamation in Sound. See you there.
You're listening to iLive Radio, changing the way you listen to radio. iLive Radio.
Good afternoon, welcome to Soul Expressions. Very special Soul Expressions today. This is the official Sulpacio Jones listening party for her brand new EP, Funky Love. She'll be joining us in an interview in about 25 minutes. We're going to go over track by track on her latest release, due to be out December 22nd. Inside the studio, joining me live, we've got Slacker the Beat Child. Sorry, let me say this again. Beat Child, not Slacker anymore, is it? Slacker and the little one. This show is sponsored by Independent Hype. Big shouts out to Anthony Outcast, Dale Williams, Taxman, the rest of the crew. Don't forget, spread the word, share the link. The Facebook stream is now live. So before we get into some Sulpacio Jones, let's kick off some brand new music sounds of who should you do first? You know what, we're going to do this first.
Thought you had me shook. Mic check 1 2.
Sounds of Ron C.
Mic check 1 2 for you. Mess with the wrong one. matter. Yeah, anyway. Why you wanna go into that love, huh? Making things for me to watch you harder. Best believe time is ticking, patience is running. No more hoping that you'll stand tall, won't hide what's mine, don't you know? I'm not the chick for that shit, thought you know. I love me more than it seems. Was once yours, but now no more. My door is closed, hearing's impaired. Since you got scared of pairing up with me. Got scared of what? I'm not that crazy. Since you got scared of pairing up with me, you just gotta know you were fine. So they took notion of the strength within yourself. Back it up and shake it on to make them lose their mind, their wealth. Pay no thought, show no emotion, keep the crystals in your shell. Fuck it up. You were fine. So they took notion of the strength within yourself and shake it on to make them lose their mind, their wealth. Show no emotion, keep the crystals in your shell. Break it down when it's over, bob your head like. Yeah.
Lame games, the more that we stall, the more that we roam further from home, denying the past and holding on to our selfish ways. The more we take ourselves for granted and behave in the strangest way on a day-to-day, believing in everything that's said, like a fool swimming in an empty pool.
That was sound of Diggs Dukes, just a brand new release. That's called The Epic Life. Let's move on to sounds of Mr. Orlando Watson.
Won't you come with me? Let's have some fun. We can kick it on the weekend. You gotta trust me on this one. You gotta love me for this one. Let's run.
Massive shouts out to Carl McIntosh.
Burning desire.
Big shouts out to Jarzino. All of the iLive UK crew.
Me love, nothing else is required.
I know that you can't get over me.
You're tuned to Soul Expressions. Sulpacio Jones, listening party, funky love. So in about 15 minutes, we're going to get into a conversation with Sulpacio Jones. Got Slacker in the studio who contributed to our new EP. We've got Carl McIntosh online, who also contributed to our new EP. We'll also be in conversation with Dookie Green, Tony Ozea. He'll be joining us on Skype also. And a representative from Independent Hype who sponsors this listening party. Right now we give you some independent soul music. This is one artist we've been championing for a while. This is KS Roosevelt, a young man from Manchester. This is Alien Boo.
Hop up on aboard my alien ship. Press your destination, we'll take a trip. Oh my baby, yeah. Go around the globe, we'll never know. Take a leap of faith, let your heart evolve. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't you know that you are my alien boo? Don't you know that you are my alien boo? that. Jump on this Ferris wheel and lose our minds. Realizing we ain't got much time. We stare at each other like your lips with mine. Baby girl, you're so damn fine. Where do we go while we high or low? Losing focus, let me take control. Goddamn girl, can you feel it in your soul? Oh baby, let's go. Don't you know that you are my alien boo? Now can't you see that, baby? Don't you know that you are my alien boo? Yes you are now, yeah. Can't you see that I see you for you? I see you for you, baby. Can't you see that I see you for you? Now can't you see that I see you for you? Now can't you see I see? Now can't you see that I see you for you? Oh, oh, oh. Baby, 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 baby. Now come on, darling, yeah. Baby, 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 baby. Now break it down for me. Yeah. Baby, 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 baby. Now break it down for me. Don't you know that you are my alien boo? Don't you know that you are my alien boo? Can't you see that I see you for you? Can't you see that I see you for you?
Move to the sounds of the Duval Project.
Seeing through these eyes, in my masterful disguise, I sit and spy, wishing I could fly. Behind this guise I separate the truth from the lies, cut them down to size, lighter than a feather the dove cries, cut artificial ties, real ones come together, let's make pie. I am hungry, are you hungry? You seem like you could use a little something to educate me. Don't be lazy, maybe I could teach you something to you. Don't wait, don't hesitate, just do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Don't wait, don't hesitate, just do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Look inside yourself. Within this moment there is you, nobody else. Take it off the shelf. Re-examine what you need and call if you need some help. Appreciate your life. There will be stormy weather if love dies. Cut artificial ties. Real ones come together. Let's make pie. I am hungry. Are you hungry? You seem like you could use could teach it something to you. Don't wait, don't hesitate. Just do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Don't wait, don't hesitate. Just do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Don't wait, don't hesitate. Just do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Don't wait, don't hesitate.
Sounds of the Duval Project.
Do it, 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 do. Don't wait, don't hesitate. Just do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
So as I said, we got Slacker, the Beat Child. Sorry, Beat Child inside the studio.
It's gonna get some getting used to, right?
Beat Child. Let's get this right. Beat Child's in the studio. One of the producers on Sulpacio Jones's Funky Love LP. What's going on, sir? How you doing?
Hey, good to be back in here, man.
I know, man. It's been a while, right? Last time it was a bit different.
Yeah, that's right. We were going over some
stuff.
Yes, some stuff.
Some long time ago. All right. So we're gonna play a track that we've been once again. Mr. Beat Child blessed us with a track from his upcoming Soul Movement 3 LP. This one here has had some movement and everyone loves it. This is a Glenn Lewis. I get Glenn Lewis on the vocals. This is a track called Better Than This.
Your perfume, girl, your body is such a sight to see. Every curve, but especially laced in black lingerie. What a view! Moments that top my list. There's nothing better than this.
lingerie, what a view.
From the upcoming Soul Movement 3 LP.
Top of my list.
Beat Child.
Lingerie, what a view.
Featuring Glenn Lewis, Better Than This.
Moments that top of my list. There's nothing.
So we're going to squeeze one more in. This one comes from the playlist retreat Jazzy Jeff was happy. I was thankful enough to get a bunch of music from Jazzy Jeff from one of his playlist retreats. This one here is Tico, DJ Dyer, and Eric Roberson. They put us onto teams. They call themselves Team Pink, Team Green, Team White, Team Blue. They all produce music. They get these little USBs and they have to go and everyone's got a piece of music and they have to come together and create something in like an hour. So, and it's just an exercise, but we got a ton of this music that we hadn't even played yet. So this one here, a very interesting one. Very much the Tico sound if you know anything about Tico. This is iLive Radio. This is Sulpacio Jones, listening party for Funky Love. And we do have them. You can't see them. They're not live yet, but we've got all the players there ready to go. So right after this, we'll be getting into the interview. Okay, I think we're ready to go.
I'm taking chances, fears my enemy.
So as I take this down, I'm gonna bring up the volume. I'm gonna cut to the live Skype session with Dookie and Sulpacio Jones. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, can you hear us? Hello? Check. Oh, hold on.
How's that visual?
Oh, there you go.
Jerry's screen is phone.
Amen.
There you go. I can see you. You can see me? Everyone can see you. And there's Taxman. There we go.
Hey, Jace.
Hey,
how you doing, man?
Pretty good, man. How are you?
Hi.
All right. So.
Come, man. Let's do this thing, man.
All right. So, Sulpacio Jones, welcome. This is your listening party. How you doing?
Thank you.
Okay. Right, so
I'm super stoked. How's everybody doing?
everyone's good here, man. Let me get Slacker on there. I've got Slacker on the thing
there
as
we
well.
go.
There
Hey,
we go.
everybody.
There you go. I'm trying to get myself organised here because a lot of moving parts, right? So.
Yeah, you look like a magician back there
I know,
right now,
dude,
Jason. He's
it's
like
millions and millions and millions of parts. Like I'm looking at screens, I've got music running, I've got this running, I've got Slacker here, I've got Baby in the background. It's great.
Nice.
All right, so to everyone that's listening right now and watching on Facebook Live and listening on iLive Radio, Mr. Sulpacio Jones, tell us about your new album. What's the release date? What's the hook, man? What's going on?
Oh man, I'm so excited. So glad everybody's tuning in. But we are here for the Funky Love listening party. First listen, by the way, of this super hot EP, set for December 22nd release. It's a set of 7 smoking tracks. I'm so excited about. We pulled together some super producers on the project, some great writing, some great musicianship, and it's what the music industry needs right now, quite honestly.
All right, well, we're excited. We've been giving it a good listen this week. It's going to be
good.
It's going to be Slacker's first time hearing it when we go through these tracks, and obviously to the listening public out there, obviously going to be your first time. Taxman, Independent Hype, how you doing, sir?
I'm good, man. I'm good. We just can't wait to have this EP here in the UK. There's a whole heap of hype here about Sulpacio, as there always is. People have been bugging me, Taz, man, give me some of the tracks. I said, I haven't got it, man. we have to wait. You have to wait till December the 2nd.
Yes,
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Waiting.
Yes, sir. And Mr. Green up top. How are you, sir? How you doing?
I'm good, brother. How you doing, Jason?
I'm pretty good, man. I'm pretty good. I can't complain too much, my friend. I really can't. All right. So, actually, let me just. There's one piece here that I'm missing right now. So I'm missing Slacker's camera.
Oh, I'm
so I'm gonna add it. I'm gonna add him on. I'm gonna add Mr. Slacker on. There you go. Ooh, there we go. All right. So I'm gonna put him right over here next to Sulpacio. Okay. There you go. All right. So we've got all the players here. All right, so this is listening party for Sulpacio Jones, the official listening party for Sulpacio Jones's Funky Love LP, exclusively on iLive Radio. Shouts out to Independent Hype for hooking it up. Thank you to Sulpacio Jones. You know, Carl's online as well, right? Carl McIntosh.
Woo!
Yeah, he's on.
I'm so excited. Carl, what's happening, baby?
He's down there somewhere, man. He's down there somewhere. All right. All right. So let's kick off with the first track. So you released this track mid-year, right? Just before Soulfest. Better Way, the first track on the album.
Yeah.
Big tune.
Yeah.
Big tune.
We released Better Way, and it's a big record, and it's time that the rest of the world hears it. Produced by Tony Ozier, and you know, it was inspired mostly by everything that was going on. You know, from all the senseless killings here, from Philando to Sandra Bland, and Tone and I got together and we penned this tune, and it just happened naturally, and it's a big record.
All right, so let's get into our first track, Better Way. This is iLive Radio. We're doing it here. Sulpacio Jones, listening party for her new release, Funky Love.
take a moment of your time. I've got some things that are on my mind that I wanna say. The state of the world that we live in, it's got me in a spin, living on the edge. Fellowship is dead. There's got to be a better way to live together day to day. Day to day. Oh. There's got to be a better way. Better way to live a day to day. And it starts with understanding. And it starts with understanding. Understanding. Ooh, the way I see it. Hey, 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 hey. Whoa. So much confusion and no real solutions. What are we doing? Leaders get us through it. We've got to stand together, hand in hand, woman, man, unified. I'm living on the edge. Fellowship is dead. There's got to be a better way to live together day to day. What we need now. There's got to be a better way. A better way, yeah. And it starts with understanding. And it starts with understanding. Understanding. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, there's got to be a better way, yeah. Oh, to live together day to day. Yeah, yeah. Got to be a better way.
So that was Sulpacio Jones' Better Way. I absolutely loved that track. I've loved it. I loved it when you performed it. It was great. It's great.
Thank you.
You know, there's something exclusive coming up at the end. You may have seen the announcement for it. We're going to be world premiering the video for that at the end of of this. The technology is all set up. We did a test on Thursday, late Thursday night, to test it all, and it looks good. So the world will get a chance to see the video for the first time in all its glory. All right. So Tony, tell me about that track. Seeing as you're the producer.
Oh man, that I almost want to. We were looking for something. She was looking for something specific, and I think I might have sent over 2 or 3 other things before sending that. But you know, just the R&B groove, man. I got my man Peter Knudsen to come in and play guitar on it, and then we were kind of looking for something for the ending, and we were looking for something to spice it up. And I end up having my friend Kyle Molitor over here, who's a really dope trombone player. And so we kind of laced up the ending, but you know, we just wanted a real groove on it. And when Sulpacio came up, she actually came here to Portland, and we laced that track up. And she came, you know, everything was kind of put together, and we sat down and we honed in on it and knocked it out, and it was a dope experience. It was fun, man. I've been working with SJ for a minute now, so it's like it's all fun and jokes when we get together and work, and I think that's why the music comes out the way it does too. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know you were here for Soul Fest, and you're on stage with the band we had for her in Canada her band in Canada, as we call them now, her band in Canada.
Hey, her band in Canada. Yeah, hey.
with those backing singers as well. Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
And it was important that I really wanted to get Tony down for that show, because I knew he could just bring the funk and the flavor that we needed. So we were definitely able to execute that. Thank you, Tony, for that. And Tony's the man.
Absolutely. So we're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna go on to the next track. We've also been featuring this. We got a little preview on this as well. Thank you to Independent Hype for this one too. This one features a young man that's sitting in my studio right now who produced it. This is Feeling Good. So do you guys want to talk about the process, yourself and Sulpacio? How did this process happen? I know we kind of got in the middle and kind of put you guys together, but let's talk about how this whole thing kind of came about.
Yeah. Do you want to start, Sulpacio?
Well, go ahead. I mean, I'd love for them to hear from you.
Okay.
So.
Well, Sulpacio wanted some music, and I was excited to work. And I don't typically do sessions correspondence. Usually we're in the same room, so I figured I'm going to dig deep. I'm going to get the hard drives out, and I'm going to find all the instrumentals that I'm passionate about. And I sent her a batch, and I think the beat that you hear is the first one you came back with. And I was happy that sometimes you send artists music and you kind of hope they don't pick certain beats in there, but you put them in there just in case it's the one they might love the most. Right?
Yeah.
But you picked the one that, I really love too. So I was happy you actually picked that beat.
Oh, great.
Yeah. And it's, from a production standpoint, I created that just to create it. I wasn't creating it with anything in mind. It was to create a great groove. And I kept it quite open so that if it was going to end up being used with a singer, then we have room to kind of add to it or take away from it and kind of play around with it.
Right.
But you laid down some demo vocals, and then I was going to be in LA actually a few months later, so we had the opportunity to actually be in the same room, which I love. I thank goodness we were able to be in the same room, just so that to me, I think it's important to really be able to bounce off energy with whoever you're collaborating with, right? And it's hard to do that when you're not in the same room. So we had the opportunity. You came by the apartment in LA, and we kind of reworked some lyrics and fine-tuned it so that it was a song that we created together.
Okay.
It was a great experience. Back to the track, I mean, he sent, so many heaters. I had a few to choose from, but that particular track just stuck out a bit. And you're right. When you're collaborating in person together, you're definitely able to feed your inspiration, because I've done songs where you just lay a track, lay vocals, send it back, okay, and you're sending it back and forth all day. You can get a product, but nothing like sitting in the studio with Slacker, like, okay, give me more. He's like, I just needed a little bit more this, or, you know what I mean? I'm like, yes, that's what it needed. So once we got together, we wrote that tune, we cut the vocals on it, and here we are today.
Absolutely. And it's a fantastic track. So we're going to get on to our second track from the latest EP.
My favorite.
Yeah, I do consider this his favorite track.
This Tone's favorite, yes.
It's his
of the
favorite.
Whole project, this is his favorite.
This is his favorite. This is Beat Child, Sulpacio Jones. This is Feeling Good.
Sunday on a beautiful summer afternoon. Sun rays are beaming through, and my fun days are overdue. Oh, send me higher to the moon. Trouble faced, fused to the stars. We can fly to the moon and the stars, just me and my guitar. Feeling real good and I'm loving it. Feeling real good and I'm loving it. We can define what we don't let in, let go, let in, let go. Where we can find wide open skies, let in, let go, let go. Yeah, yeah. Feeling real good and I'm loving it. I'm feeling good. Feeling real good and I'm loving it. Feeling real good and I'm loving
Oh yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I gotta do this real quick.
Treble fades to fume.
There you go. There you go. He flashed his lighter, man. He flashed his lighter.
Fire.
Yeah, man. That was it's a dope track. It's a fantastic collaboration. We're very happy that the small beginnings we had, you know, when we brought Sulpacio down to your studio and you guys were jamming, led to a collaboration like
Yeah,
this.
that was actually a really cool day, actually.
Yeah.
You guys came by the studio. You guys just, there was like, 10 of y'all just came by, but it was cool because we were just vibing.
Yep. Yeah, man, it was cool. So looking forward to more collaborations in the future.
Absolutely,
hopefully.
absolutely.
You know, I think that's it. I think that's it. All right, so it's 10 minutes to the top of the hour. We're going through 2 tracks of Funky Love. Don't forget, everyone that's online, don't forget to spread the word and share the links. Massive shouts out to Carl McIntosh locked in because, you know, I believe we're doing his track next. So and we don't have him online, so he can't give any comments. But, you know, we'll look in the chat room and make sure that if he says anything, we'll respond in kind. All right. So Sulpacio, tell us a little bit about the collaboration with Carl. I know. So you were both on the show we put together in November last year at the Randolph Theatre with Loose Ends. So how did that actually happen? Because, you know, we wasn't actually directly involved in that one. That was kind of like something else.
Well, you were involved indirectly, just, you know, putting the show together was huge. And Loose Ends has always been one of my favorite British soul bands just from the beginning of time. So just to be on the show, I was excited. And so once I met Carl, he was super cool, laid back. We vibed really well. We had a great connection. And we basically discussed backstage, let's make sure we get together and work on some things. I'm working on a record, or anything he's working on, let me know. I'll write some things for any projects that he has. So as soon as we got back in town, he shot me some tracks. I picked, you know, the one that I thought would be a great representation of both he and I. And man, we put something together super hot. I brought in my guy, Sky Bermudez, one of the other producers from the record, and he put his finishing touches on it, and it just turned out to be a really, really strong record that I think you guys are going to really like it. Carl was excited about it, which was big for me. I'm like, what's he going to think? I hope he likes it, because, you know, I've always respected his work. Carl, big up to you. Love working with you, and I'm excited for you guys to hear it.
Okay, so we're going to get to track 3 on Funky Love, produced by Loose Ends' infamous Carl McIntosh. This is So Pure.
Never thought I would experience this intense before. So deep, penetrating, exhilarating. I'm hyperventilating. I don't want it to FF in the stream I'm living in. Your love, so pure, so pure, so pure, so pure. Your love, so pure. So pure, so pure, so pure, so pure. Your love, so pure. What are the chances in this lifetime that you meet one to complete? Yeah, like a fantasy, but true, true, true. Exhilarating, ooh, penetrating, yeah. I don't want it to FF in this dream I'm living in. Ooh, so pure, so pure, so pure, so pure. Your love, so pure. So pure. Yeah, if I could articulate all of the things going on in my head, the thought of you I can't negate. Your love is so pure, 100 for sure. Yeah, 100 for sure. Love is so pure, 100 for sure. Got me, you got me. Love is so pure, 100 for sure. Said you got me. Love is so pure, 100 for sure.
That's Sulpacio Jones, So Pure, produced by Carl McIntosh.
Yes, yes.
Go on, Carl.
Big up,
Nice
Carl.
one.
Big up,
Big up, Carl. All right. So
Yes.
are you guys enjoying this experience? I'm telling you, I'm like fingers and thumbs right now. You know, I've got about 50 things going at the moment. I really do. We switch back to the live Skype. I've got about 50 things going at the moment, man. It's really, really tricky. But, you know, I think I need a production assistant or something to do all this for me. But, so.
You're doing a great job, Dave.
You're doing a great job, Dave.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shout
okay.
out to iLive. You guys are providing this platform, and you know it's important. And I always thank you because you give us that platform, the independent artists, to really get our stuff out there. So thanks, Jay. You're doing a great job.
I love the album cover, by the way.
Thank you. That courtesy of my guy, Dab Baptiste. Anybody need any kind of graphics or artwork, you gotta get to Dab. He's incredible.
Is that advertising on my community radio station?
I gotta shout he specifically said he liked the artwork, so I gotta make sure I shout out my boys.
I hear you. All right, so we are getting up to I guess the halfway point track, and you know, like I said, I've been listening to this album all week since for some time I've got it. I've given it a few listens. So the first 3 tracks I've heard before, and then I started going to tracks I'd never heard before. So listened to them a couple of times. This next one, Sunday Blue. What can you tell me about Sunday Blue? Never Alone.
Yeah, Sunday Blue was produced by my guy Sky. Unfortunately, he couldn't join us today, but he's an incredible producer. One of my all-time co-writers I've worked with for some time now, and he and I sat down. I said, I want a really kind of smoky type of ballad or something, what you got? And we got in the studio, tinkered around on some things, and came up with something that, for me, was just very sexy and, but not your typical love song. So That's basically the kind of combination we'll put together. We'll give you some funk and sexy all in the same place. So shout out to my boy Sky. This is Sunday Blue. Let me know what you guys think.
All right, let's get into it. This is Sunday Blues.
Excuse me for a moment while I gather myself. You've been on my mind and I just wasn't prepared to find the words to say to you when I got the chance. There's no preparing when lust is staring you in the face. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sometimes I get a little lonely. Sometimes my pride gets in the way. But today, I'm gonna tell you face to face. Take me away. Oh, I will never be alone. No, I don't wanna be alone. I will never be. I won't be alone. I will never be alone. No, no,
So that was Sunday Blue right here at iLive Radio. Sulpacio Jones Listening Party. Love that track.
Thank you.
Love that track. It's
Yeah.
very soothing. It's got a very classic feel to it. I like that. I like that feel that it gives.
Thank you.
All right. So it seems like the audience is really, really, really liking what we're hearing right now. We're having a lot of people online. Thanks to everyone that's locked in. Our girl Chelsea Bennett's there. You know, we've got Mr. DJ. He's on there.
Yes.
Shouts out to Ken. Shouts out to Natalie. Shouts out to Anthony, Frederick, Jarzino, Sims Mode, all the usual listeners, Algertha, Katrina, all the usual iLive listeners are out there supporting it. Don't forget, this album gets released on December 22nd. So as soon as it gets released, make sure you go out and buy it. It's really about supporting these independent artists, allowing them the ability to make a living, go out and do some shows. Talking about shows, let's move over very quickly over to Mr. Independent Hype over there. I know Anthony Outcast ain't on, but he's got his good man Taxman here. So I'm going to ask Taxman a question, all right? You're going to give me an answer, my friend. When is Sulpacio Jones coming back to the UK, my friend?
Boy, that's the $64 million question.
Hey.
We're trying. It's as Sulpacio will tell you herself, is the experience last time was good, but you have to put all your ducks in a row before you can just dive in. So it's no point just coming out and not having the right infrastructure in place and the right venues in place, the right advertising in place, and it's not easy here in the UK to put those things. You get some people that try to block your progress. They don't want to allow you to have that footprint in the market. So we're trying. Anthony, myself, and Del, Independent Hype are doing all that they can, and hopefully, fingers crossed, toes crossed, teeth crossed, if that's possible. Sulpacio will be back in London very, very, very soon.
And I can't wait. Very soon, actually. We're putting some things together. We'll be there soon.
But can I ask a question that, Jason, maybe you forgot to ask, yeah? Or maybe can I ask it to Sulpacio? Better Way, which was the first single.
Yes.
How did it make its way onto the Rebel TV program? How did it make its way on there?
Yeah, well, I have some friends who are writers, and, I'm constantly being hit up for songs, for soundtracks, for source music, and an email came through, and I just basically shot it out to my guy, and they loved it. They thought it was appropriate, and Rebel was shot, and it was set in Oakland, which is my hometown. So
okay.
It just happened, and it was a great thing to have a song on a TV show, and the type of song it was. It's a protest song that should last a lifetime. It's one of those classic tunes, and for them to select it, it was huge. So it was a big win for me and Tone. High five to you, Tone.
High five, Tone.
and how did you feel when you was watching the series and you heard your music playing on TV?
Oh man, it's such a great feeling, because I'm watching it and I'm like, is that it? Oh my gosh, I think that's it. And we watch TV shows.
Oh. I think her connections
makes me feel like this.
There you go.
Yeah, and this is forward to reach the masses, but more so to have music that has relevance, that people can appreciate. And it was a big one, more than just it being on TV, but you have people that could appreciate it for what it was and like it enough to put it on the show. So a big win for someone that's been grinding.
I hear that, sorry, just to jump in, Taxman, just to correct you. Actually, we asked those questions on the Sulpacio Jones interview that you missed.
Well,
I didn't listen to.
I'm talking about today.
Hey.
That's why I didn't have to ask the question again, because I already asked it about 3 weeks ago.
Maybe it was a question that I wanted to ask when we when Independent Hype done their interview. Okay.
But I hear about the London thing. It's extremely difficult to put on any kind of show. It's very difficult for us. I just don't want to be in a position to bring Sulpacio Jones back for the third time for Soulfest, and you hadn't gone to London as yet. We've got to organise that.
The thing about it is, Jason, having seen Sulpacio in Toronto last year and saw the energy on the stage and saw the way that the crowd lit and warmed to her when she was on stage. We want to bring it here to London. It's just getting things right. It's no point rushing it and doing it wrongly. We'd like to get it right and find the right people, the right venue, the right package. So it's, shall I say, mutually beneficial.
Yes, sir. I hear exactly what you're saying. I'm just applying pressure on her behalf. That's all, my friend. That's all. So make sure you keep you guys honest.
Well, you need to talk to Anthony, man. Anthony's driving this thing, Anthony's working hard in the background, and so is Del. So
I've been talking to Anthony. Don't worry, I've been in his ear about it.
I know.
All right. Okay, so let's move on. Let's move on to the fifth track, which is the title track of the EP, Funky Love. So tell us a little bit about Funky Love. Did you hear me, Sulpacio?
Funky Love. Is that what we're on next?
That's right. We're on Funky Love, yeah.
Yeah.
Funky Love. Tone, would you care to expound on this? Funky Love, the title track. And by the way, I had to pick Funky Love as the title. I felt like this body of work definitely that was the best way to describe it. It's your staple love song, basically, infused with the funk that can really, I feel like, touch the soul, you know? So I felt like it definitely represented the work, the collection, and this song in itself. Yeah, it embodies the project as well. Tone, what would you say?
Funky Love is I describe it as a funk nasty love song. Just
right.
The music is just funk nasty, but the song is just a straight love song about relationship. So it was a fun track to make. I had fun recording it. It basically comes from a jam. I do little jam sessions with myself sometimes where I'll play some chords, and then I'll go play some drums and play some bass and kind of put a groove together. And I actually, when I sent this to Sulpacio, it was only a keyboard, a bass, and drums. And she came when she came into Portland again. She laid this whole song out for me, and it was beautiful. And we put it together. We just sat here, and it's funny because we sat here and laid all the vocals, like we laid all the vocals straight up. It was a pretty those are good right there, SJ.
Yeah, I can't wait to get back with you.
Yeah, indeed.
All right, so we're gonna get into now. This is track number 5 from the Funky Love EP. This is the title track. So that was Funky Love.
Okay.
Very funky indeed, I have to say. I like that. I like that.
Thank you.
I like
Thank
that.
you.
Excuse me.
All right, so this is going to be released on the 22nd of December, and obviously you can do all the social media and stuff like that for it. Are there going to be any hard copies of this album going out?
Yes, we're going to be releasing hard copies early next year, probably January. I might put a couple little bonus things on there. I don't know. I'm kicking the idea.
Hold
I'm
on.
kicking the idea around.
Hold
I don't know.
on.
I'm trying to entice you guys.
Stop.
I'll keep everybody posted.
Stop. A couple of bonus tracks, Sulpacio?
Hey, I love my fans. What can I say, you know?
And Jay, we got slaps.
You got slaps?
No,
there's a couple, right? Yeah, there's okay. All right. I'll leave it right there then. Yeah? But
Sulpacio. Sorry, go.
Yes.
Sulpacio. As Jazino would say, here in the UK, we love freeness. That means anything free. We love it, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Jazz.
Okay, I got you.
All right, so
it's gonna be free.
Yeah, so you're
No, free. I mean additional. Anything additional.
Bonus exclusive.
It's bonus exclusive stuff.
It's not free.
Yeah.
It's not free. The music's not free. Ever.
That's right.
No, not free. I mean anything additional.
Exclusive. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I love giving bonuses and little treats for y'all because everyone has been so supportive of the whole indie movement. So, absolutely, I'll keep you guys posted on that.
Okay.
Me and Tone got some things. Hey, there was a couple of things that almost threw on the record. I almost put it on the record. But no, bottom line is we got some great things that we're working on. I've already been back in the studio anyway, working on the next thing. So music is going to be flowing.
Okay, that's great. And here's the thing: you put out some hard copies. You're obviously gonna be CDs, right? If you put any vinyl out, there's one thing I want for you, Sulpacio Jones. I want a signed copy that I can put it in the station. Send me a signed copy of that album with all the producers that's on it that signed it. You might have to send it over to Carl of him to sign it, but make sure you get everyone sign it and then send it to me.
Absolutely, you deserve that, Jay.
I'm gonna put it in the studio. In fact, interestingly, Beat Child, keep calling him Slacker. Beat Child probably doesn't remember this, but when I first met him at the Madhouse Cafe when we were putting together your listening party, or your launch party, he actually gave me a copy of his test pressing and signed it of his test press vinyl. I still got that. I got to frame that as well. I might auction it for some money. All right.
I want my 5%.
You want your 5%?
Mastercard.
All right.
Get him, Beach Out.
I know. All right, let's go on to track 6. This is Smell the Fun. So Sulpacio, tell us a little bit about this track.
Smell the Fun, it was produced by Scott Bermudez. I brought in my good friend L. Young, who's another independent artist based out of L.A. And, it was just one of those tunes. We were all in the studio vibing out, and I said, I want something a little more interesting, a little more moving, something that'll get us up out of our seats a little bit. And this is what we came up with. So one of those fun songs, and not to play on the title of the actual tune, but I want you to check it out. Let me know what you think. Smell the Fun.
Okay, so up next we have Sulpacio Jones and Smell the Fun.
Don't you ever let your high come down. and socialize.
Music bump in here. Let's ignore the time tonight. I'm glad you said you had a life. Now we're feeling right. I can tell that you wanna inhale. Yeah. It's all in the air. So let me get you stimulated. Feeling all intoxicated. Hey, party over here.
I know I don't ever want my feet to touch the ground.
Pass that over here to me unless it's zero gravity. You know just what I need.
I can smell the fun, baby. We can make this party rock. In my bag I got a lot. Let's get back and socialize.
Music bump in here. Let's ignore the time tonight. I'm glad you said you had a life. Now we're feeling right. I can't wait to reach my high. I can't wait to touch the sky.
I can smell the fun, baby. We can make this party rock. In my bag I got a lot. Let's kick back and socialize.
Music bump in here. Let's ignore the time tonight. I'm glad you said you had a life. Now we're feeling right.
All right. So that was funky. I like that. And a little bit, I would say a little bit of departure for you. You definitely have that energy on you when you're on stage. It's nice to see you do more up tempo music.
Yes, absolutely. And I think every record should have a variety of the different types of tempos and things, because we want to take you on an experience when you're listening to a collection or a body of work or an album. It should be an experience. It should be a musical journey throughout that period of time. And I think it's important to have just a little fun in there. You got to smell the fun while you're listening to smell the fun. But anyway, I'm glad y'all like that.
Yeah, I did. I can imagine your band here in Canada doing that one. I think they'll enjoy playing that one out.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Definitely enjoy playing that one out. All right. So we're going to go into our final track. This is Beauty in the Beat. So.
I like that.
I like that title, man.
Like the name.
That's the name. All right. So, Miss Jones, the floor is yours.
Beauty in the Beat. This happens to be produced by Tony Ozier, and written by myself and Tony and my guy Kevin Haywood, who's an incredible lyricist, melody man. But we got together in the studio. They're like, SJ, just tell us a little bit about your background, or how did you get into music? And so I just started talking about, I grew up on Ashby, and my dad is a musician, and I used to hear him and his band jamming out a lot, and went into a story about how my mom had the biggest collection of just soul and funk, and that's all we used to listen to. And basically started playing some ideas track-wise, and I picked something that was a little unorthodox. It was like a loop. It was like a hip-hop loop, I think. And I was like, Dad, I wanted you to just tailor-make that for me, Tone. Next thing you know, we put something together that's just nasty, is how I would describe it. I was able to tap into just Rick James and Bootsy mixed in with somebody sexy and keeping it banging. So check it out. Let me know what you think. Oh, Tone, would you like to expound on that at all?
Yeah, go ahead, Tone. Give us your take, my friend.
Oh no, I went down to LA for this one, so we actually wrote this one down there, and we actually wrote this song in a session. We did one session, and we spit this out, and we was late, and it was. So technically, we spit this song out in a couple hours, actually.
We pretty much did.
All right.
But like I said, the vibe when we work together and we're in the same room like that, the vibe was so incredible that the song it just came out. It was just like that. So yeah, that Beauty and the Beat thing was a challenge. I walk in the room, she goes, okay, I'm thinking, Beauty and the Beast, Beauty and the Beat. And I was like, oh. And Key was like, we can do it. And we sat down and it happened, man. It was beautiful.
A wonderful thing. All right, so we go to the final track of the Funky Love EP. This is Sulpacio Jones, Beauty in the Beat.
On a street called Ashby, he always knew what to say, courting my soul when my daddy used to play. When I was hanging outside, he used to holler when the cars passed by, told me to stand for my rights, said the revolution won't be televised until as old as time. Beat, 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 beat. Beautiful, beautiful beauty. Oh, oh, oh. Song as old as rhyme. Beat, 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 beat. Beauty, beauty, yeah, yeah. He gave me more than fake. The rhythm used to soothe me, took me to another place with the songs my mama used to play. Put a sparkle in my eye when you said, so fly. You're always on my mind. Till as old as time. Beat, 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 beat. Beauty, beauty, yeah, yeah, yeah. Song as old as rhyme. Beat, 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 beat. You. Even in the cold times, you heated up my cold nights. How you hit me with the cold light, gave me fire and desire. You told me that I was your BYD in my dark times. You would show me the light and everything would be alright. Said I would do it if I tried. The window to my every fantasy. Till as old as time. Beat, 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 beat. Beauty, beauty. Song as old as rhyme. Beat, 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 beat. You will always be there. You will always. Till as old as time. Beat, 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 beat. Beauty, yeah. Song as old as rhyme. Beat, 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 beat. Whoa, till as old as time. All I do is think of you. Beat, 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 beat. Yeah, yeah. Whoa, all I do.
So that was the final track on a great EP, Funky Love, and this was Beauty and the Beat. So there you go,
Beauty and the
Sulpacio.
Beat. In the
Yeah,
beat.
there
In the
you
beat.
go. There you go. See, I told you we'd get through it. Told you we'll get through it. So this is iLive Radio, this is Soul Expressions, this is the listening party for Funky Love, which is going to release when again, Sulpacio?
December 22nd.
Excellent.
SulpacioJones.com. Make sure you guys get ready for that. I'm really excited about this project. It was a lot of fun putting it together, and this is like my third studio record, and there's so much more to come. I'm really just getting everything all ready to go here, as far as just ready to put out more great music, and I had a lot of fun with this record. So please support. I hope you guys liked it, and let's get it.
Okay, let's get it. So don't forget, December 22nd, SulpacioJones.com. We'll be featuring on iLive Radio. It'll be our album of the month for December. So we're gonna make sure we get that featured and push that. Big shouts out to Independent Hype as well. Don't forget to check out their website. What's your website link there, Taxman?
www.independenthype.global. Got to big up Anthony Outcast.
Big him up.
Man with the insight to make this happen. Big up to Dell, who's our social media expert and pushes all the stuff out. Big up to you, Dell. Jason.
Yes, sir.
When's the exclusive of the Better Love video?
Oh, see, here we go again. See, Taxman is jumping the gun. You see, I had it all prepared. Listen, I had it all prepared to go. I had a big speech written, and in comes Taxman that spoils the whole plot. See?
Because it wasn't on independenthype.global, we have to see when it's going to be on iLive Radio.
Okay, well, if it's going to be on iLive Radio, if it got released on there first, we got released here, then I would not be very happy with Mr. Outcast.
It's all love, man. It's all love.
All right, so we are actually going to play the exclusive video. It's not exclusive anymore because independenthype.global's done it already. But
we haven't done.
Oh, you haven't done it already? I thought you just said you did it.
The exclusive. The exclusive is right now.
The exclusive is right now,
baby.
Okay, all right.
Jay, you got it.
I got it. All right, so we're gonna do. I'm gonna do a little jigging around because obviously it's gonna be a little bit of technology here. So we've got it here. We're gonna be streaming live to everyone on Facebook Live as well to hear it. Unfortunately, for people that's out on the audio, you're gonna hear nothing. Unfortunately, just the way it works. Right? So. That's how it works for us. We can't get the technology completely right because it's a bit crazy. But
it is going to be on YouTube at independenthype.global. So right after this broadcast, if you guys aren't able to catch that, head over to YouTube for sure.
Head over there.
Sulpacio Jones.
Head over there. All right. So the exclusive video for Mr. Sulpacio Jones, Better Way.
Take a moment of your time. I've got some things that are on my mind that I wanna say. The state of the world that we living in, it's got me in a spin, living on the edge. Fellowship is still. There's got to be a better way to live together day to day. There's got to be a better way to live day to day. And the stars will understand. And the stars understanding. Ooh, the way I see it. day. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, got to be a better way. Ooh,
Uploaded the video.
Okay, I'll check again.
I'm hearing the lights right now.
Told you I like how.
Hello, sirs. All right, we're back on the other side. That was the exclusive video from Sulpacio Jones. Great video. See,
Thank you.
the technology. We have the technology. I told you we'd do it. Told you we'd pull it off.
Yes.
It's a great video. I love this video. It's so applicable
Thank
for the
you.
times as well.
Yes, Brian Tenori and the Tenori group did an amazing job. Shout out to them and just the whole crew. We were actually, while shooting this video, we were actually victimized and someone broke into our car while we were shooting, which was just so ironic for what I was even singing about and the whole point, but in broad daylight, by the way. But yes, shout out to Tenori group. Are we live right now?
You're live.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're live.
Yes. Shout out to Brian Tenori and the whole Tenori group. My stylist, Jonathan Lasan, and Janice on the hair and makeup, and Rashida, my whole team SJ, Kiva Jones, and iLive. Special shout out to Anthony Outcast. Thank you so much for all you do and the whole Independent Hype crew.
Woo.
And yeah, Funky Love, December 22nd, y'all.
Okay. So, any final words from you, Mr. Green?
Man, go grab the album December 22nd. Funky Love, Sulpacio Jones. Go grab it.
Okay, so Mr. Beat Child.
Congratulations, Sulpacio, on the release. The video looks amazing. And to all the fans listening, one of the best ways to support independent artists is to actually go to your favorite streaming site and follow and add the album to your playlists. Okay?
Yeah.
That's what you all need to do right now.
All right.
Yes, thank you so much, Beat Child. I'll be getting with you soon on that
Absolutely.
next joint.
Absolutely. I'm ready when you are.
Okay.
And we're going to talk about the old independent hype there. Taxman representing independent hype. Any final words, sir?
Do you know what? I just wanted to say thank you for including Independent Hype on this debut promo of Sulpacio's fantastic EP. We're very excited about it, and I know that a lot of the DJs here in the UK are waited with bated breath so that they can get their hands, so they can play it to the listening public. So once again, thank you very much, Jason. Thank you, Sulpacio, for delivering another excellent set. Privileged to be on the same line with Beat Child, Mr. Green over there as well. Lovely to make your acquaintance. And anyone listening on Facebook Live or on iLive, support Sulpacio by purchasing and support independent hype, independent artists, should I say, by investing in their music. It takes a few cents, less than £1 for each track. Don't share your music. Support the independent artists by just showing some love and purchasing the music. That's the only way they're going to continue to produce and present the music that we love and that we can't get enough of. So thank you very much for producing such another excellent set, and I can't wait for it to blow all the other music out the water.
All right. Okay, so I'd like to say a few words myself. As a head of iLive, we were honoured to host Sulpacio in November 2016, and to watch her grow, and watch her blossom, and watch her bloom. Not just in her music, in her confidence on stage. Not night and day, but you know, when she came back for Soulfest and she honoured us with coming back to Soulfest and done such a fantastic job. You know, it's been a real pleasure to watch this evolution and to, you know, offer some assistance where we can and you know, with independent hype, you know, try to move this career along. And please, when the album comes out, make sure you buy it. Like, make sure you buy it. If you buy one track off the album that you like, you buy the whole album. You know, artists need to be supported.
Definitely.
Artists need to be supported. And we'll keep pushing it, our side. And of course, you know, Sulpacio's going to be back for Soulfest 2018. We'll be very happy about that. Did I tell you that already? Did I tell you that? I didn't, right?
Yeah.
I did?
I think so.
You sure?
We're all ready, though. I'm excited about that.
Yeah. Okay. We're excited as well. It's going to be a very, very exciting time, August 2018. Put a date for your diary. All right. So this has been the listening party for Sulpacio Jones. Thank you very much, my dear, for
Thank you.
for
I
participating.
appreciate you so much, Jay, and the whole iLive team. You know, you guys are very instrumental in you know, just getting the independent artists out there, and specifically me, just having the confidence in me and believing in me to get on the stage that first year, last year, and then I just, you know, it just made me really want to bring it and grow and continue to give you guys the great music and the great art. So thank you so much, Jay and Lucia and the whole team.
All right. Thank you again, and thank you to Beat Child and Junior Beat Child in the studio. Wave Junior Beat Child. Baby Beat Child in the studio. All right. So this is iLive Radio. Thank you very much, guys. I'm going to kill off the call now. I'm going to swap over the scenes, and we'll talk after. All right?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Love you
Bye,
all.
guys.
Thank you.
Love you all. Yeah, take care. Bye-bye.
And live it up in life. I'm taking chances, fear's my enemy. Nothing to lose but time. I'm taking what's mine. Every day to escape my reality, and I won't stop until I can. And that's never happening. Hustling every day, or grinding a little play. I refuse to ever wait. Do what it takes to make it great. I'm living my life. The life, my life. I'm living my life. The life, my life. I'm living my life. The life, my life. The life, do what it takes to make it great. So refreshing, this lemonade. I'll take my lemons any day.
So that was the Sulpacio Jones listening party.
The flower
Honour to host him. Massive shouts out to Independent Hype. Thank you for Beat Child and the family for coming into the studio. Big shouts out to Mr. Green, Taxman, Del Williams, and the Outcast.
won't stop until I
Don't forget to check out independenthype.global for your independent soul artists, news and needs and music.
refuse to ever wait.
Top of the hour, we have Sharisha with the spot. Then right after her, we have Lucia D doing her rundown of the year on Honey Drops. Right now, you're tuning to Soul Expressions. Let's give some more brand new independent music.
Won't you come with me, yeah, baby? Come away with
Sounds of Six, featuring Cheney. Track it out, Miss Audio.
Always together through the seasons we've grown. But I don't hear you singing my song. Since you're moving on, took the rhythm right out of my soul, right out of my soul, and now I feel. On the out green, playing in the backseat. Oh, more time I stay calm and collected. Get a little cranky, but damn, who's perfect? Early in the morning, sky still gray. I ain't trying to go to work, but I gotta get paid. Hey, last night I was up too late. Eyes on the mic, couldn't see you slipping away. Trying to forget about you, baby, 'cause this music is my heart. And ever since you've been gone to fade up, up and down deep in my mind. What people say, you never know what you got. That's a fact. Till it's gone, you want it back. Keep on telling myself there's nothing stopping me. So what did I wait so long to carry on? You're my starship, baby. Heaven sent you here to free me. You're my starship, my lover, and your love is like no other. Remember the feeling, baby. Something extraordinary. Something extraordinary. Extraordinary. Baby, love. Let's go back, baby. Baby, yeah. Let's rewind the space and time to simple things that we once had. Take me back, baby. Take me back there. I never meant to mess around. I didn't mean to let you down.
Oh, feels so good to hear you once again. My heart very nearly stopped. It all came back. The highs and lows, the bliss I've missed.
Sounds of Dira Sugandi featuring Omar. Take it from my latest album, track entitled Let's Go Back.
About you, you're my starship, baby. Heaven sent you here to free me. You're my starship, baby. Heaven sent you here to free me. Remember that feeling, baby. Something extraordinary. Something extraordinary. Extraordinary.
Get our groove. Sing out to out to out to down. Get our groove.
feel that I want to help. I got the remedy. So get slow with me, girl. Just call me when you need me, and I'll be around. We have a little something to get you by. Whenever you feel down, I'll be on call, just in case of an emergency. I can chill and we
Winter sounds of Children of Zeus.
won't you come and get high with
Taken from the LP.
girl when you're ready.
The story so far. Don't forget, upcoming album on First World Records coming around about March, April time. You know, we've been championing them for like the last 2 years.
Looking at this payphone like Tyrone ain't answering. Screw facing, hold your tongue like shoelace. You kill your high, your flight cancel, man. Relax your mind and let your conscience be free. Them back rubs you zone out. The bathtub's running deep and smoke clouds will make the pain go. And 3 years of solid stress, it rocked my brain though. You held me down like baptism. Rainy days are tight to bring the whole stash with him. Road trees, Tyler Daly singing out. And your phone's ringing out, yeah. Trust me.
So get slow with me,
Yeah, we're flying 30,000 feet high. Got a silk on the tape deck. Serenade the neighbors, smoke your paycheck. Now lay your head on my pillow, we giggle at the ceiling. Rock the boat, we're at the middle and give you that healing. Pulling outside the ziplock, I'm smoking to my lips out. I'm killing roaches like your mama's flip-flops. She threw my weed out, I threatened to leave her. Cause if I can't smoke none, then she can't either.
Just call me when you need me, and I'll be around. We have a little something, 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 we have a something.
Sounds of the Joseph Lineberg. featuring Jametta Rose, Echoes of One. Check out the Joseph Lamberg LP. Features Georgia Ann Muldrow, Miguel Atwood, bunch of people. So a couple of minutes to the top of the hour. I'm going to squeeze one more in before we hand over to Shrisha on the spot. This is sounds of Dig Dukes.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
So I want to say thank you very much for everyone that tuned in. For the Sulpacio Jones listening party. Big shout out to everyone that participated. This is the last show. Actually, it's the penultimate show for the end of the year. We're going to do a massive, massive Soul Expressions next week. Sunday, Christmas Eve. Straight 5 hours. Good night, God bless. Good afternoon, if you're this side of the Atlantic. This has been Soul Expressions.
Internet's number one on the World Wide Web. iLive Radio.
Yes, this is Leon, and you're listening to iLive Radio, my radio station.
Hi, this is Lena, and you are listening to iLive Radio.
Well, y'all listen to iLive Radio. My name is Steve Boyd, the Parliament Funkadelic, and we want to thank iLive Radio for keeping the funk alive all over the world, worldwide.
Hey, what's going down?